It's Dan from the Mike James Rock Show, and I've got Sam from Conquer Divide with me. How are you doing?
Hi, good. Thank you for having me.
No worries. It's been a while since you guys have been in the UK, hasn't it?
We've never been in the UK.
Not as a band.
Not as a band.
No.
No, Izzy, our guitarist, she's from the UK.
I think that's where I thought you guys might have had like at least one member over here, because we've actually followed you as a show since Eyes Wide Shut.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So it's like original. Old. First single.
First single. And you guys have done an entire album, well, 2 albums since then, including the one that was on. And that's pretty much why we're coming to chat to you, because Slow Burn has just seemingly exploded for you guys.
Thank you.
You're also all over TikTok now as well, I believe.
Yeah, we're pretty deranged online. We're a big fan of I guess spreading the weird personality content.
I think it works.
Yeah,
because otherwise you kind of get labeled as just being like, oh, that girl band. And there's a lot more to you guys than that. So, I mean, how have you found that the album's gone down now that you're in the UK? Because obviously you've had time in America to celebrate it. You're over here supporting The Warning. Are you finding that people are singing along for you guys as well as the headline act?
Yeah, it's honestly, the reception's been really good. And it's been interesting to see which cities we have a greater response in. So for example, Paris, there were a lot of people singing our songs.
Really?
That was interesting. Leeds was great. Manchester was, every show's been great, but Leeds was great. Manchester was great. Paris, Munich. And it's so cool though when we do, when we introduce the next song in the set and you hear somebody go, woo, and we're like, she knows it or he knows it. And so we have had definitely people at every show who know the words. So, it's a new audience for us for sure, especially because The Warning is very much a rock band and we come from the kind of metalcore background and now we're doing a bit more on the border of hard rock and metalcore. So yeah, it's been a great response.
Amazing, because obviously you guys had quite a break between albums. There was a tiny little pandemic as well that we had to deal with.
It's tiny.
Was that something that you guys tried to do with the writing, was expand the amount of people that you could sort of reach with the style?
Yeah, I think a lot of it was just organic too, in terms of growth, like the growth in the band members, changes in people's tastes, wanting to try something a little bit different. In fact, I wasn't on the first album, but from what I gather from the first album, it was definitely very much like we're making a metalcore record and this is kind of the vibe. With this album, I think it was a little bit less focused in terms of it has to sound like this or it has to be like this. This is the vibe. It was more like, let's write the songs we want to write. And it's okay if it's a little bit less heavy or it's a bit more heavy. Yeah. So Slow Burn definitely has a variety of tracks.
Okay. Do you have a personal favorite on Slow Burn?
My favorite to play is Welcome to Paradise.
Nice.
It's just groovy drums, cool time signatures. I love that song. But my favorite to listen to is Pressure. And the lyrics just really resonate with me personally. And I love that song.
I love the fact that you got 2 different favorites, one that you like playing and one I like listening to. One of them is also my favorite, Pressure.
Oh, I was going to ask you which one.
Yeah, no, it's such a good track. Don't tell me if you're playing it tonight.
I won't tell you.
Okay, good. Because then if it doesn't happen, I won't cry before the gig.
Yes.
What plans do you guys have after you're done with this tour? I know that you've announced another tour in the UK in like the last couple of days with New Year's Day. That looks incredible.
Yeah, so we're back here in a lot of the same cities. Nice. With New Year's Day in September. We're going back to a couple of the same European cities as well.
Nice.
And then actually we're going home in 2 days and then we're off for like a week and then we have a US tour with Avatar.
Oh, amazing.
So that's going to be fun.
Are you thinking of putting on some of the same makeup as the Avatar guys? Or are you going to keep it?
No, I think we're going to stay pretty subdued, I think. Not all of us like clowns, so.
No, you don't want to scare each other on stage.
No.
Cool. So how long is that tour going to last?
It's pretty short, especially compared to this one. This one was about a month. That one is, I think, 2 weeks.
Cool.
10 days, yeah.
You guys are working hard to get the album out there, seemingly, jumping on lots of different tours. Do you have anything headlining coming up for you guys?
So we are planning some headline dates later in the year, early fall, late summer. Nothing we've announced yet, but yeah, we are looking to book some headline dates. Right now, we're just looking at the US, but maybe it's in the near future to do some headliners. Hopefully in Europe, UK, especially because we're coming here twice in 1 year, and so we're hoping that will start kind of building that foundation for us.
Hell yeah. I imagine as a member as well, you can't wait to do a headline set because you get to actually play more than just the support set?
Yeah. I think all of us are excited, and because there's certain songs where it's like, okay, we have to have it in like every set we do. Like there's the obvious ones, like everyone wants to hear Atonement or Paralyzed or whatever, which are songs we love playing.
Yeah.
But there might be other songs on Slow Burn that we want to play, or maybe we want to bring back an old one or something for like the people who have known about the band for since 20 whatever. So. Yeah, I'm really, really excited.
And are you guys looking forward at all from this point? Do you write on the road? Do you just focus on getting the one album out, or are you guys always writing?
Yeah, I'd say it's kind of a combination of the two. Sometimes we're just so wrapped up in a tour we don't have time to be even thinking about other songs. But there's a couple songs that are starting to take form, so we have started working on more material. I think there will probably be some writing that happens this summer because right now we're not on the festivals, so that'll probably be writing time.
Okay, are you thinking of maybe coming back next year for UK festivals? That
would be great. If anyone would like to have us, we would love to.
I think you would suit Slam Dunk and Download quite well.
We would love to do it. The hardest part for a band that's based in North America coming here, doing the festivals, it's booking the shows between the festivals or around it, and if we could get like a support tour around the festivals, or if we could do some like a couple of headliner dates, we'll kind of see how we do in September as well. But yeah, it's mostly just a cost thing. I
was going to say, we've made it really difficult for bands as well in the UK to come across. And
I know.
I didn't vote for Brexit.
No, Brexit. Come on, Brexit. We need a Brentrance.
I think that might be the line I take from the interview. We need a Brentrance. But it's awesome that you guys are managing to do it twice in 1 year.
We didn't. First of all, we didn't know if we'd ever be able to come. Period. But to be able to come twice in 1 year is awesome. So we're so excited. And especially being in the UK, I mean, of course, this is Izzy's home. Well, she lives in the US now, but this is where Izzy's from. And so it's just really nice, I think, for her. This is the first time since being in this band for 10 years that she's been able to play a show with the band in her home country.
And are you guys going close to something that she could call a hometown show as well?
Yeah, I'd say Manchester last night was probably the closest. She's from the Wirral.
Okay, so close enough. I mean, the UK is basically less than a state anyway, so you could call everything quite close. But no, that's amazing. I could probably talk to you for a very long time about things that nobody wants to pay attention to apart from me. So instead, I'm just going to say thank you for taking a couple of minutes, and I hope you have a great show tonight.
Thank you so much.
Welcome to the My James Rock Show.